disconnect, then you're going to be pretty good. And they go for the DOTA, yeah.
Good call, big boy.
High five.
You're a baby boy. Good job.
Absolutely dumpstered in the previous game. So this is just a better matchup, I suppose. You can actually shove the wave, which is what you have to be able to do against Hoodwink. Otherwise, you're just going to get traded to death. Nice bushwhack.
The bushwhack barely grabs him, and Kuro should be dying here as there's nowhere really to run to. Thompson finishes him off with the acorn shot to get first blood.
Because you have a lower health pool to regen into. And Timber, very much an attrition hero, and very tough to do that with all the regen LTW's got built in. MC, he is just flirting with disaster.
His raindrop's already been used. The spear does its full amount of damage, but not quite enough to get the kill. Kuro spotting out this stack that's going on, but again, maybe caught as Thompson's going to rotate over. Meanwhile, LTW, low HP earlier from the Shadow Poison, doesn't respect the Timber Saw enough. Kuro does get caught. They're going to send up Disruption into a Sharpshooter, and that'll be enough to blow him up. Saksa takes the last hit, but Miracle is going to be able to turn things back around. Support for support. Bottom lane, Mind Control going to be saved by the Cold Embrace ever so barely. Samael left with no mana and hardly any health. Not magic damage, so it means Timbersaw will actually do a lot more, even though a lot of his is pure damage. So they're going to be able to, cutting down the tree, but it still doesn't matter. That's going to be enough to be able to kill the Undying. They threw out the arena. They do have this Mars getting a little bit low, but at the same time, Miracle's looking to be able to kill Saksa. Disruption bought a little bit of time, but eventually he comes back and dies. ILTW looking for the chop, does manage to get it onto No Tail, uses that movement speed to try and run away. Once again, the Chakram cutting down the tree. The Thompson was looking to be able to connect with a bushwhack. Now he's going to be pulled back, but they got to be careful of this double damage. Miracle's low on mana. Miracle is going to get run down. Miracle totally underestimated either his damage or Thompson's.
I think he just underestimated. He had no mana cap.
Qualifiers within spitting distance here. Thompson is going to be caught by a Burrow Strike Epicenter. No Tail tries to create some space for him, but only does more harm than good as the Splinter Blast helps to kill Thompson. No Tail being run down by ILTW right now. Spear that is going to whiff. Seb running some interception here, but at the same time, No Tail does manage to get grabbed. The Miracle's going to make the long jump over to be able to finish off that support. Samael is here, but a Winter's Curse is going to be able to stop his damage. Mind Control resetting up. Two-man Burrow Strike. Beautifully done by Nigma as they respond to OG's aggression with a bit of moves from their own. Now looking to be able to run down Saksa next as Miracle has just enough mana to put a few more hits of damage on him to him. ILTW not even needing the Culling Blade. GH keeping himself alive with the Cold Embrace. Meanwhile, can he get away? Seb's got the mana. He's going to go for a TP out with a Chakram pullback, and one punch is enough for Seb to claim the double kill. Back over to Miracle, who has no mana.
He's still here.
He's not getting out of here. He tried to TP and got caught. Thompson hit him with a bushwhack to stop his TP. Well played. If he had tried to go around that hump and down the ramp, he likely would have died and may still die. In fact, Kuro's going to be able to hit that one punch that slows him down so much. No Tail, beautiful positioning of the arena here, locking out two heroes and pinning in. Mind Control to the walls, but Miracle still able to catch up. Not quite enough as he's stuck inside the Winter's Curse. Disruption, can Thompson get away? No, denied by the Burrow Strike from Mind Control. It will cost him his life though. Miracle running a bit low on mana. He needs to be able to jump away. He's got the Purge on him. Does he have enough HP to be able to survive TP out? They just need a little bit more. The spear runs him over. No Tail with the big moves on the 5 position. Mars is helping OG win this game. Mike and GG, I mean, there's a lot of good teams.
Miracle? Okay. Well,
I'm not quite sure what that was for No Tail, but a little bit of miss. Okay, still gets the snake, but there's no real follow-up to it. Seb is just in right now, and maybe he's overextended himself. They're going to jump onto him, throw out the magic damage. Disruption does help him for a second. Miracle's got to be careful. Winter's Curse going down. It's going to be able to buy the Timbersaw a little bit of time to be able to work with here. The tomb is out. The zombies are building up, and Seb is not finding the trees to be able to connect to right now, but Samael is standing and putting out the damage. Thompson, though, not able to have the same kind of survivability. They are picking apart the cores of OG right now and ignoring the Medusa. Mind Control, two-man Burrow Strike once again, finding these disables. No Tail putting ILTW down into low ground, but this is a one fight for Nigma. If anything, ILTW wants to be able to pursue these heroes as once again, a two-man Burrow Strike for Mind Control. This guy has totally disrupted anything that OG wanted to do in that fight. Just beautiful. And it does buy OG a little bit more time to be able to get that Scotty, which he does not have because his courier died earlier. They're currently waiting on the ultimate orb. Miracle is actually going to go on to Seb here with the Orchid and the Burrow Strike. May not be enough damage though. The spear catching him, and Miracle does get caught by the Mystic Snake. Still alive though.
No.
Winter's Curse resetting the team fight. They're going to get the Tombstone out. And now comes the turn. Now comes the Burrow Strike, and they are chopping down OG members one by one, and none of them have buyback.
He was helping his team win fights.
ILTW gonna be able to save his support here. Never mind, the spear goes down. Mind Control is able to at least land a Burrow Strike, and GH will survive. Cold embracing himself. Everybody from Nigma playing around each other, making sure there are no free picks available to OG at any time.
Not much time to bring this one back.
Shiva's
once again.
spear goes out, but Miracle managed to dodge it and goes straight for Saksa. Thankfully, the Eon Disc will manage to keep him alive, but another Winter's Curse going out. Disruption actually being able to save Thompson for a bit. When he comes back, though, he's just going to go straight into a two-man Burrow Strike. Again, Thompson falls to start the team fight, but Zeb does get at some seriously good damage as Curl is about to fall here. Another missed Timber Chain, though, as Miracle has cleaned up the back line, finishing off Saksa. Now he goes for the pull back, and look at this ILTW axe go. BKB and just runs at Heroes, finishes off Seb with a cooling plate. Next up is going to be No Tail, slowed down by the Shivas. Miracle's got that one. Seb comes back with a buyback, trying to save Sumail here, but he doesn't have any disables. A beautiful Mystic Snake, though. Cold Embrace going out, saving Miracle for a time, but the other two are dangerously low. Miracle needs to be able to jump away right now. Does manage to kill the Mars first before he zips away, but right into the hands of Seb, who now looks to be able to run down Kuro. Nigma. They had this team fight won, but they underestimated OG as they turn around on the high ground and finish the
He's
fight.
actually dealing significantly more in the team fights, but LTW is chasing. They know Seb has no buyback.
Yeah, they're going to go for him. Burrow Strike forward, complete whiff there from Mind Control. Not able to grab anything, but ILTW with the call is going on to Sumail. The Manta Illusions are spinning Sumail down to about half,
Miracle
but at
again?
the same time, Miracle got speared in. They caught him. ILTW is trying to stay on top of Thompson right now, but Thompson is going to be able to bushwhack him over to the side. This time around, it's OG who win the start of the fight right away, and Nigma are the ones using the buybacks. Tankiness.
Miracle has no BKB, though.
They're going to go for him. They're going to go for the Simmersaw. They're actually going to try and burst him down. They just might be able to do. He's already down to half health. No Tail is going to be caught as well, dodging away from the bushwhack. Eulceptor going up, but No Tail almost falling. Disruption actually bails him out for a second there. No Tail is not dead just yet. Winter's Curse pulling him in onto Thompson. Thompson, though, they want to be able to go for Miracle. Miracle slowed down. He is out of mana. He's dead. Gone for 2 minutes.
Buyback.
He just ran out of mana like that, and the rest of Nigma are going to be relatively easy to run down. Anybody who's still here, GH blinking away into the trees. He's desperately trying to cut the creep wave, which he does with both a Splinter Blast as well as the Cold Embrace, but unfortunately for him.
God, sometimes I wish I didn't have to cast Cap so I could just be a chatter in Twitch, because they must be having a ton of fun with this one, just like us. And oh my God, LTW.
Gotta be careful. The Soul Catcher, ILTW, slowed down. The Cold Embrace is gonna be there, but at the same time, so is the Timber Saw. As soon as he comes back from that Winter's Curse, a Whirling Death is gonna do a big amount of hurt. There goes the Bushwhack, and he's dead. Our Sharpshooter through to the back line, hit the Winter Wyvern, but they're gonna go for Curl first. Again, he dies to Whirling Death. It is too much damage with that level 25 talent. Mind Control is, I think he was trying to cut creep waves or something. He pops a BKB, but now he's slowed down to a crawl. Cold Embrace again, but at the same time, there's all this setup from OG. They do have Miracle back, and they do have 2 buybacks, but it's gonna be a 4 versus 5. Sumail's Aegis does run out, but he's looking to end the game.
Rapier.
Divine Rapier is on its way on the courier right now.
Why did they do that? Cap Storm was coming up soon. They'd already lost 2 racks. They were cutting waves so well. Now Throne's exposed. It's going to be a 4-on-5 fight for the game against Rapier. No curse.
Trying to hold on to ILTW's buyback. If they see this Divine Rapier, GH gotta be careful. Eon Disc does protect him. No Tail zoning out the heroes with the arena, but oh, there's the Miracle Jump. Managed to grab 3 with the Undying Tombstone on top. Sumail, though, they've got to be careful of that damage. He's not dying anytime soon. ILTW does manage to get the call onto the Mars. The Throne, it's not being hit right now. Sumail is just being kited about. He has to be able to flicker himself out of here. As now he's being slowed down. Sox is down next. Kuro, he's catching up. Sumail's out of mana. Miracle's back and forth. He flickers over to the side. Sumail needs the help. Winter's Curse curse being put onto him, but they do manage to cut down the Undying. 2 dead. A call immediately afterwards from ILTW. They need to be able to kill this. Medusa is almost dead. Samael, disruption save. He's caught by the bushwhack. A shot goes out. Miracle. He's trying to stay alive, but the Divine Rapier is down, and that is it. He stays alive through all of that, does manage to go for the throw now. Miracle, just a happy boy throwing out his AoE disables, but he cannot stop OG with all of those saves, keeping Samael alive.